The S3 has the primary responsibility of training, operations, and communication to include audiovisual. He also prints weekly leadership development training schedules and drill orders, which contain inspection orders and a 5-paragraph operation order. The San Marcos Academy Cadet Corps is organized into 5 letter companies, a band company, and a headquarters element. The letter companies contain 2 platoons each, while band company has 1 platoon. And headquarters has a command group, plus mounted and marching color guard. Except for Delta and Echo companies, the Corps consists entirely of high school cadets grades 9 through 12. Delta and Echo companies have cadets in grades 6 through 8, which are supervised by high school cadet chain of command. Drills are conducted on Saturday morning during the fall semester and on Monday afternoons in the spring. The drill field is set up by placing markers at strategic locations on the field, which will help facilitate unity for the commanders in the classroom view. The Corps weekly drill is one of the various methods used by staff in order to give points, plus or minus, to the companies to determine the best company in the Corps for each week, and eventually the entire school year. Some other methods used are inspection of the cadets in the mornings and a barrage of questions aimed at furthering the cadets' knowledge of the Army Junior ROTC program and instruction. The points are tallied at the end of each week with the company that has the most points receiving honor company for that week. Honor Company of the Year is determined by the company that has the most weekly Honor Company awards. For winning the yearly Honor Company, the company is the recipient of the colors. At the last drill, they are given special recognition for their outstanding performance by being brought forth by the cadet colonel and presented to the parents of the students at the academy. For today's bathroom review phase, there will be 1 deviation in the FM 22-5. As the guide-on miss, as the companies march in front of the reviewing stand, the guide-on bearers will quarter their guide-on 1 turn en route from raised guide-on to present guide-on. This is an old tradition of the Cadet Corps which promotes esprit de corps among the units, which roll is done on command of eyes right. Thus, at the end of the passing review, the Corps marches to the hard stand and is dismissed from there. The current leadership development status is depicted on the chart to your right front. Included in your briefing packet is a breakdown of the leadership development levels for each company. So this concludes my portion of the briefing. Are there any questions at this time?
What does LET mean?
So LET stands for Leadership Educational Training.
So that's freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior.
Yes, sir. It all depends on when the student arrives at the academy. For example, we have seniors that are LET 1s.
LET 1s. Okay. What kind of leadership position are they put into?
It's all depending on their knowledge and their abilities, their leadership abilities.
Are you responsible for scheduling the cadet challenge?
No, sir, I'm not.
Who has that responsibility?
I could not tell you the time at this time, sir, but I will find out. Will now be followed by the Corps S4, Cadet Captain Stephen Spencer, S4.
As previously mentioned, the S4 is responsible for coordination of all supply and logistic functions. Major areas are supply coordination, laundry, and arms room operation. All cadets receive a full issue of government rental and civilian purchase items no later than 45 days after the beginning of school. The supply facility is run by the property book officer, Mr. Austin, and is staffed by 2 additional employees. Uniforms worn by the Corps cadets fall into 3 categories. The Class C, or fatigue uniform, is worn on Mondays. Rangers wear battle vest uniform. The Class B, Army green uniform, is worn for the remainder of the academic week. Normally a tie is worn on Wednesdays for chapel. Senior cadets are issued a dress blue uniform to wear at special activities and ceremonies. All other cadets wear the Class A uniform for such occasions. The S4 assists the property book officer in the issue and return of all uniforms. Supply economy is a major concern at the academy. All government issue which has been lost or damaged due to neglect is charged to the cadets, and the government is reimbursed using a DD Form 1131 cash collection document. The academy has its own quartermaster laundry facility. The S4 coordinates the turn and return of both military and civilian clothes. This is done in close coordination with Mr. Jason Hill, the laundry director. The S4 also handles any problems which arise concerning missing or damaged laundry. Laundry is turned in each Monday for all cadets. In the area of arms management, The S4 assists the chief instructor in the issue and maintenance of weapons. This is accomplished through the controlled use of sensitive items register in DA Form 3749 equipment receipt. Current inventory is as follows: 154 M1903A3 demilitarized Springfield rifles, 6 Academy owned, 5 Remington 513T marksmanship rifles, 3 Harrington and Richardson M12 match rifles, 5 Winchester M52D match rifles, 1 personally owned weapon in accordance with Army Regulation 190-11, 4 Remington M40X match rifles. Also Academy owned are 3 Savage on shoots Model 54 Olympic match rifles and 10 .45 caliber training pistols, which are issued to the Corps First Sergeants and the Corps Command Sergeant Major. The S4 is also in charge of scheduling daily haircuts. The Academy has its own contract barber, which can cut approximately 60 to 70 haircuts a week. The haircut standards of the Academy coincide with those of Army Regulation 670-1. Sir, this concludes my portion of the briefing. Are there any questions at this time?
You mentioned a Ranger program.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little about that, can you?
Yes, sir, I'm a member of the Rangers. We train on the weekends only. We get up early Saturday morning, go out, we practice, we run, practice physical training, try to get in shape. We also teach different types of formations. We go out, practice ambushes, concealment. Each year we have an annual camp out at Meridian State Park up above Waco, and there we each year we have a group of U-Rangers called Rangerettes. We go through, train them on the different things that we've learned throughout the years, such as radio communications, rappelling, concealment, ambushes, that type of thing.
You don't have competition with other schools in the Ranger program, yes, sir?
No, sir, we were planning on maybe trying to do something like that this year, but that plan's never floated.
How many are in the Rangers?
There are approximately 24 old and new Rangers at this time.
So, one cadet uniform, the uniform with a whistle on it, what's the purpose of the whistle?
The whistle denotes a first sergeant. All first sergeants wear the whistle. And I'll be followed by the Cadet Command Sergeant Major Philip Brown. Sergeant Major.
Major Sam Marcos